This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team hasn't had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them during the first half. Bringing it out, it's Phillips. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Stockton. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Got a collision in your 2 conferences, the ACC and the Big 12. They're trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Carry, he's heading left. He's got room to run. Look out. Here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Strong play by the Bulldogs' elite running back, and that'll make Georgia fans really happy, Joel, when they see an offensive line and a back running behind them doing well in a postseason game. A lot of good memories.
Got to be some of the best memories in college football. Chris, think about the lineage of backs and run game that they've had at Georgia. I think it's probably second to none. All the way back to Herschel, and then you got Curley and Chubb and Sony Michel. These guys have been elite for so long, and this group is no different. This run game is special.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. It's a wide receiver screen. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. Let's see if they try out the field goal team. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks Makes one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's got a crease. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaking into the clear. He stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first goal. Very efficient so far. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
Receiver in motion now. Target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Ducks. And the underdogs here claim the lead. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. It's a nice gain. Move the football to the 27. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. That's a good start for the Bulldogs quarterback. Of course, in Georgia's history, Joel, quarterbacks have not always been asked to go out and win games single-handedly. But this guy, I think he's more than a game manager.
Chris, I think you're exactly right in that. To me, he reminds me a bit more of a Matt Stafford in that he's going to be asked to really attack and throw the football down the field. If he's able to be efficient, then they're going to have success in this postseason.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And looking downfield, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is a type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They'll be down to just one in the first half. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught in the backfield. It's Humphries. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. It's a draw. They'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's in the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. It's Moore. Finds his man. It's Hill. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. A solid start for the Ducks quarterback. And if you think about the quarterback legacy at Oregon, all the great players who played that position for the Ducks, could this guy be the first to deliver a championship, Joel?
From Dan Fouts to Marcus Mariota and even Bo Nix, none of those guys were able to lift that national championship trophy. If this guy is able to do that, he will be the legend of legends.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Chris, ever since the offseason for this Oregon Ducks team, it's been championship or bust. And now their quarterback, Dante Moore, he's got the experience necessary. He started in the semifinal. This is the time of year where he's got to play his best football. Does that experience pay off? We find out here today.
That gain makes it second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. Give it to the back again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
The Ducks will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And in 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do on the return. And the return will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. The RPO caught to the right. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Out of bounds after a solid gain, was spotted at the 40. To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action, you can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Now it's 3rd and short on the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Zero running stop right at the line of scrimmage. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Men kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. That puts them back on top. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Wide open downfield. They keep the drive going. It's It's a first down at the 46. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The sure hands. It's Johnson. What a snag by the junior receiver. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver grabs it. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Chris, I can't tell you how vital it is to be on the same page as a quarterback and wide receiver. And part of that is understanding the coverage that you're seeing. When you run these drag routes and you get man coverage, you put your chin into your shoulder and you run through green grass. If you continue to run and that quarterback is on the same page, you can get a big play. This is a nice job of recognizing the coverage and ultimately getting a completion.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Here comes the rush. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Oregon. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
What a great finish to that first half. Sticking it in the end zone and taking the lead into the locker room. Lots of momentum created. Plus, remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half. So a good chance to double up here.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Passes the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Phillips. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down. Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Here comes the bunch formation. To throw. It's Moore. The short completion of the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down at 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
is coming. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really... seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football. And because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. Catch made, a lot of space now. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
The Ducks are going to keep this drive moving. Shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's stopped. Again, no room to run. This defense playing well.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Field goal is good.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. He's brought down, but there's a penalty marker on the field. We're going to have to see what this is about. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Humphreys. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, the decision that the coaching staff has to make is they've got to make the decision, is this our last offensive possession, or are we going to try to force the issue to get multiple possessions in this game? They're only down one possession. So if you play it slow, this would be it. You're going to have to go down and possibly get a two-point conversion. But if you go fast, there's a chance you can get the ball back for a second possession. I would suggest going fast. At least you're giving yourself more options in that situation.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense makes another stop. Third down coming up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pop over the middle. It's Humphries. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now, 2nd and 3. Absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
To the air, it's Stockton. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Grinding away with their running game. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. We continue to lead in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down?
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? That's the tight end with the carry on third and short. And there it is, the crucial first down that can begin to celebrate. They'll move on to play for a national championship. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense just takes a knee here.